somebody that I am very close to looked at me and told me how big and fat I was. I try to work out at least 5 mornings out of the week. I'm really trying because I want to get my body really toned and I want to lose some weight. I'm trying to eat healthy. Sometimes it's not as easy when you have 2 kids and life is just lifing. So sometimes it's not as easy, but I'm trying my hardest. Now, guys, this is what I'm working with. One thing about me, you can't say your girl body don't look good. You can't say me in a shape good. I might have a little hangers, but that will go with time. As soon as I start lose the weight, so una go see. But I know una go hold me now, but don't know una go hold me. But this is me working out. My Ami Bear woke up, so I had to pause my exercise session. I'm just giving him a few minutes, then we're going to go on the mat and I can try some abdominal workout. I haven't been doing much of those because like every time I try it's very painful and I know that my body is healing, so I'm giving it time and just taking one step at a time. But yeah, so hopefully we can go on the mat soon and try a little thing. Like as soon as I start feeling anything too uncomfortable, I just stop. Amir went back to sleep, so I'm just going to go back to working out. And in case you're wondering, I'm actually watching him through the window while he's sleeping in this chair. So this is me working out. I try to do full body workout. The only thing, as I said before, my abdominal workout, sometimes I don't do too much because I don't want to hurt myself. Now it's time to go on a mat and I'm just sticking to the basic, some leg raise and simple stuff that I can manage because as I said, I'm not going to push my body out of my limit. After I was done with my workouts, Amir was still asleep, so I decided that I'm going to wash the bottles. And as I said before in other videos, this is the reason why I wanted Amir to take the breast, because I just cannot be bothered with washing the bottles and all of these parts. Like, it's just too much. But he didn't, and I do it with love. So I'm just going to rub up my hair. I know I'm supposed to be wrapping it, but I try my best to wrap it whenever I can, but it's really hard to wrap this much hair. So what I try to do is that I try to rod it, which I think is equally good. So I just go in with my rods. My hair be smelling like it needs to wash, and I think it's probably because I exercise almost every day and I sweat a lot. So yeah, as you can see, I'm really sweating a lot. So all right, also I want to talk about something that happened to me recently. Somebody that I'm very close to looked at me and told me how big and fat I was. Of course, that blew me away because, like, I would never think to say something like that to somebody that I love. And, like, it's not what you say, because you can tell somebody that they're gaining weight, like, if you're really close to that person. But it's sometimes not what you say, but how you say it. And it was how this was said to me. Mind you, I'm still postpartum and I'm still struggling with my weight, because when I had Zendaya, I snapped back so quickly. But I feel like part of the reason was because I started exercising earlier, but I couldn't manage to do much after this pregnancy because I was in so much pain. Another thing is that Amir was a little bit clingier than Zen. So you can just imagine that if you have a baby on you for 24/7, it's kind of hard for you to do much. I'm really happy that he's at the stage where he's like, more independent. He will do stuff on his own, so I can actually get things done. And when I say things, I don't just mean exercising, but take care of the house and everything else. But this person literally looked at me at 8 o'clock in the morning and told me how big I'm getting. And I'm sharing this story to say to anybody who is postpartum and struggling with their weight and everything, anybody in general that is struggling with their weight, just know that you'll be fine. If you're doing everything that you can, if you're trying to live healthy, regardless of what person said to you, don't put it on your brain, because that's not going to help you. People think that them saying certain things is going to be motivation, but it depends on where the person is in their journey. Because if in their journey they're at a point that they're really low and you say something so disgusting to them, it's not going to help them. It's actually going to make it worse, because they're going to just fall in a little sequel of depression, and your constructive criticism is not going to be so constructive. I always try to be kind with my words, and even when I'm dealing with situations where you really want people to do better, whatever, because I'm thinking that that's what this person is thinking. Oh, I really want them to do better and lose weight, but how do you know what I was doing all along? How do you know that I'm not working out? How do you know that I'm not trying to eat well? Whatever. How do you know what's going on behind the scenes? You really don't know. And that is the reason why we should avoid saying stuff like this to people. Just avoid it. It's not your place. And especially when you say it in such a way that's so disrespectful. And when I posted about it, a lot of persons were like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but other persons was like, oh, get over it, whatever, he means well. But I'm gonna tell you, no matter how well you mean, if when you said it didn't do well, it doesn't matter what you meant to do with it. And how I feel about something that somebody said to me is totally up to me and my personality. And nobody can tell you how to feel, and nobody can tell you how to react to something, It was almost lunchtime, so I decided to make myself a little salad. If you notice there's no lettuce, it's because the price of lettuce is insane, and I'm not buying back lettuce until it goes down. And this is one of the ways I try to eat healthy and still economical. I only buy the ones that are in season, that are not as expensive, because I'm not going to break the bank, but I also am going to eat my vegetables. So this is just a simple little salad. One thing with me, and this is a tip that I'll give to persons, if you're like me, I don't like salad dressings. I like fresh salad. What I do to up the taste is I'll always add some fruits. So whether it be grapes, I tried mango, and I'm telling you, this was so good. And you can add jackfruit. You can add any fruit that you have to your salad, and it will just lift the taste. I had the seed part of the mango. This was so good. And this was the end result of the salad. I actually added some sachets, and this was what was left. After all of that, I fed Amir, and I just brought him outside for a bit so that he could get some fresh air. This is my sweet boy. Honestly, I don't understand the love that I have for my kids, because it's just so weird. You don't know this person, and then one day you finally meet them, and it's they're the love of your life. It's really weird. Now Zenaya is home with us, and they're both on the mat playing. Zanaya really loves playing with her brother. I can't wait for him to be at the stage where they can run up and down together because I know that that's all he wants to do. Leave him alone. These are the few little toys that Amir owns, and Zenaya will take them all from him if I allow her to. She doesn't want to play with her toys anymore. She just wants to use Amir's toys. For dinner, I had some curry chicken with boiled food. I had a side of vegetable, but I couldn't find the video for that part. And this was my babies again. Like, I just love them so much. A little moment of peace. Okay, guys, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace out.